The state of Missouri agrees. 57-year-old Lisa Jackson needs special services, yet she's not getting them. Her sisters have been fighting for those services for 9 months, ever since their mother died, leaving Lisa home alone.
She had meningitis, and because of that, the left side of her body has been paralyzed. She lives alone, and I have 2 other siblings here, so we rotate going down 2 to 3 days a week to be with her, to take care of her, and then we go back to our homes.
Jackson would have services if it was up to Missouri's governor. Mike Parson recommended a budget of $79.4 million for 1,952 new individuals with developmental disabilities. The General Assembly then removed the funding from the budget that was passed with no explanation. This after a warning from the feds. The U.S. Department of Justice this past May found Missouri in violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act over this very issue. The DOJ writing in this letter to the Attorney General, quote, Missouri unnecessarily institutionalizes adults with mental health disabilities in nursing facilities.
Missouri's already on notice.
Timothy Weeks is responsible for those who fall through the cracks. He's St. Louis County's public administrator.
Chris, this is going to lead to people being homeless. This is going to lead to more people out on the streets without jobs, without things to do. These are individuals who have developmental disabilities or mental health needs that are going untreated.
People younger than you might think.
I'm getting cases of individuals who are aging out of children's division custody. So these individuals are 18 or 21. They have little to no skills.
We reached out to chairmen and vice chairs in both the House and Senate budget committees for answers. Governor Mike Parson's office responded to us, calling the fiscal year 2025 budget disingenuous, predicting the near certain need for a supplemental budget in the next session. Denials like Lisa's are expected to hit 2,000 in a matter of months. Lisa copes with the stress by working a packaging job 4 days a week.
It's not hard for me to work. I just like to work, that's all.
Her family promises to keep fighting for her and the hundreds of others being denied.
Whatever I have to do to make sure she is not forgotten, then that's what I'm going to do.
For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
Missouri House Budget Chairman Cody Smith responded late this afternoon, saying legislators added $34 million in additional dollars to the program. But he said to make the state's ongoing expenses balance with ongoing revenue, funds were not provided to expand the existing program to more individuals. As of September 16th, general revenue collections were 1.9% or more than $45.5 million lower compared to this time last year.